Hey everyone, welcome to Tea for Lunch, a weekly show powered by Arcade Studios. Each week we'll serve you the top stories we're following in social media, entertainment, celebrity, and tech in 15 minutes or less. You can catch the show live on Instagram Thursdays around 12 p.m. Mountain Time, or on all podcast providers and YouTube on Fridays. We're your hosts this week, Morgan.
And Taina. I feel like we need a little jingle.
We do.
It's like, welcome back to Tea for Lunch. And we'll da-da-da-da-da.
Next week we'll do a little song.
Yeah,
a little song
we'll
intro.
perform for you.
I like that.
How was your week? Oh, first off, happy Black History Month.
Yes, happy Black History Month. I can't believe it's February.
Yeah. I feel like January is like a trial run and February is actually 2023, so that's my new year.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that it's Black History Month on my new year, so just lines up.
They planned it.
Yeah.
I think that it just felt like January usually feels like the longest month.
Yeah.
And this year it was like it flew by. It was completely gone in a
Thank
second.
goodness.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think we already got some exciting stories to talk about today. There's been actually quite a bit of news starting to happen, which is nice too, because January was a little dry.
Yeah.
And we were struggling in the production here a little, but we're back on track. Lots is going on. Do you want to just jump into our first story for us?
Sure. First story in tune with Black History Month. Beyoncé announced her new world tour. It's for the Renaissance tour is going to take place in Europe and North America from May to September this year. This will be Beyoncé's first tour since her 2018 co-headlining the Run 2 tour with Jay-Z, and also her first headlining tour since 2016. So I'm so excited for this.
That's a long time.
Yeah, this
like
is
7
a very,
years.
very long time.
Yeah.
We've all been waiting for it, and she timed it perfectly because right after her performance in Dubai, everyone was talking about it, and then she's like, I have some more for
Actually,
you.
you can come see me.
You can go buy some tickets. And a lot of people, speaking of tickets,
There's some thoughts.
yeah, we don't know the exact prices of all the tickets yet, but it seems like it's ranging between 100 for nosebleeds to even 5K I've seen. So there's a lot of discrepancies in what we think the prices are going to be.
Yep.
Either way, she told everyone with Break My Soul to quit their jobs, and now all of a sudden we need to start saving up money to buy
Get your
tickets.
job again. Everyone get a job. Beyonce's coming
Reapply
back.
for that job you quit because you need the money for the tickets. So
Yeah, and I do think we were talking about, like, in general, tickets are getting so expensive for everything. It's feeling like concerts are really becoming a luxury experience again.
It really
and
is.
I mean, if it's an artist you really want to see, like someone like Beyonce, you're going to pay the money if you can, but
will.
it would be nice, I think, if it was a little more accessible to people.
I see so many memes of people choosing between like their rent and food and Beyonce tickets, and they're choosing the tickets. And I'm just like, guys, please eat, please have somewhere to live, but also same. I totally get it.
See you at Beyonce.
Yeah, see you at the
Are
concert.
you going to get tickets?
I would love to, but I can't this year. Like, there's just too many things going on this year, like already for trips and everything, that it just would not make financial sense for me to go this year.
And
hopefully
she's not
I can
coming
catch
to
part
Calgary?
2. Yeah, she's not even coming to Calgary, but
Beyonce, come on.
I would go anywhere. I would go to Vancouver, Toronto, Miami, LA, wherever she wants to go, I will go.
Yeah.
But just not this year. Hopefully I can catch part 2 if she actually does it. Because she did announce that this is a 3-part series, and this is just Renaissance Part 1. So hopefully I can catch the next parts if she ends up doing it. I thought this was going to be her last world tour.
Yeah, I actually didn't know that it was a 3-part when I was reading about this. I was thinking, okay, so she just got off this massive Dubai show that I think they were saying it brought in like 24 US million or something. And then she's doing a world tour, so I was like, oh, okay,
Mind
like
blown.
Getting all her coin, and then maybe she'll
That
stop,
makes
maybe
sense.
she'll retire. But if it's going to be 3 parts, that's kind of exciting too. Maybe there'll be more opportunities.
Hopefully there'll be, because I can't go this year, but I'll save my coin, Beyonce, and then I'll go to part 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll hear how it went. It also came out that Beyonce right now is nominated for 9 honors at the Grammy Awards, which I think we're not surprised.
No, give her all her flowers, everything she deserves.
Yeah, and this album was #1 on Billboard, and it's her 7th album to summit the charts. So they'll definitely sell out. People will go.
Yeah, unpopular opinion.
Oh.
This album was not my favorite.
No,
No. But I feel like I'm going to get canceled for saying that. Sorry, guys.
I wasn't going to give any opinions on songs. I've always listened to her older songs more than the newer ones in
Yes.
general, but
Yeah.
I also think I'm just a millennial.
There were a lot of songs that I did like from it, though. So it's like, of
Yeah.
course, I'd still go to the concert.
Okay, well, let us know if you're going. We'd love to hear. And if you'd like to buy us tickets,
we would come.
We'll accept the sponsorship.
Yeah, of course.
All right, our next story. Could this be the world's worst social media manager job? So people have taken to Twitter to share their thoughts about an absolutely wild job posting for a social media manager. The job's for Tyler Bray LLC, a company run by Tyler Bray, who manages entertainment personalities, including the North Star Boys, who I'm going to pretend I know what all of that is.
It's giving scam.
Some parts of the role seem pretty straightforward. They ask someone who can take initiative, who's able to wear many hats, is a fast learner. Some of those are kind of red flags, but they're also like, we hear them a lot.
The many hats is definitely a red flag.
Yeah. But also, I've always been asked about the many hats. So, I mean, It is what it is, I think. But then some just seem completely outrageous. So they want someone who can do TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Fair. But also someone who can clean, do laundry, and cook.
But it's for a social media manager.
I can't even do those 3 things at my own house.
Like, no one pays me to do that.
No. Like, if I'm doing laundry, like, I'm not cooking that day.
Yeah.
I'm ordering stuff.
But also you have to post on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook.
Yeah. They want you to do videography, take photos, do basic editing, which I'm curious what they even mean by that these days, and cook and clean.
All at the same time. Just kidding.
Are you applying?
Like,
Are you
absolutely
applying?
not. Absolutely. I don't even like doing it in my own house. Like,
No.
that benefits me.
I can't even believe that this is a real posting, and it's supposed to pay between $30,000 and $50,000, I think it's US dollars a year, for 60 hours of work a week.
Honestly, criminal. Like, straight to jail.
Yeah,
because
is that
how
legal?
dare you? That's actually, it's not legal. First,
In Canada, I don't know actually what the rules are different in states, but I don't think that that's legal.
Because you gotta pay someone overtime if it's over 40 hours. And also just 30 to 50K for 60 hours, and I'm gonna be cooking and cleaning and pretty much being your mom and your social media manager.
How would you ever find the time? I guess even 60 hours a week, like that, it's at least 40 hours a week to do all those platforms.
I can see why you need the extra 60. You need the extra 20 to do all the cooking and cleaning and laundry, and then the 40 is social media managing. So,
like, if they want to eat craft dinner, and if I can get the laundry picked up and hire
no, I just
realized,
do they get like requests? Like, they're like, oh, this is what I want for dinner today. Absolutely not.
Do you get free cooking classes?
The way that I would hate that job so much. Like,
and we're wondering, like, if people are actually applying. Like, I'm so curious, because if you are genuinely a fan of this, I think they're a music group, I could see people applying, but hopefully
don't
not.
do it.
Hopefully by this point we kind of know enough about what we like deserve as workers that people won't go for it.
Save your mental health, sweeties.
Yeah.
That's do not apply for that.
You can make that money doing something far easier. I think don't do it.
Doing what? Am I?
Literally any job. Literally any job. All right.
Our last story is all about TikTok's heating. I'm not sure if you've heard of it, but we actually talked about it in one of our clients for The Leap. In late January, it was revealed that the For You page on TikTok is a bit more curated than ByteDance has previously led on. While previously understood to be fueled by the algorithm alone, 6 different documents reviewed by Forbes proved that employees internally had the ability to choose to set certain videos viral. And I'm like surprised about this, but I'm also not surprised, because we all knew that TikTok would pick and choose which ones, and a lot of the Black creators were coming out by saying that, you know, I feel like my videos are getting suppressed, whereas people with similar followings, their videos blow up all the time. And at the beginning of the pandemic, like you mentioned before, like I didn't see a single video of Charlie or Addison Rae or anything like that on my For You page, but they were like so viral. They had millions of followers, millions of views, and I was like, why are they, not that they don't deserve to be famous, but why are their videos getting pushed?
Yeah. And with you saying with the Black creators, so many of them were choreographers and dancers who created these viral trends.
Yes.
And yet you would never see the original creator on your For You page. The only way you'd find them was usually someone commenting or putting their dance credit. But if that is the case, and like if that creator is being tagged in these big videos, wouldn't that make sense that an algorithm would then push their videos as well? So it's not surprising. I think it's disappointing. But I also think like we kind of like, people aren't talking about it because we kind of knew.
But the thing that bothers me is that we literally went to a marketing conference and the TikTok representative stood up on stage and said that anyone could go viral. The good thing about TikTok is the community drives what videos blow up. The community chooses who goes viral, and that was the whole appeal of TikTok versus Instagram. And now you're just basically coming out and saying that, oops, actually, that wasn't all true.
We were actually choosing.
We were basically just gaslighting you into thinking that you were in charge, but really were in charge. And also, I think it's really funny that the employees choose to blow up their own videos and the people they know, because go off, queen. Like,
I mean,
I would
wouldn't
do the
we
same.
all? Wouldn't we all? And this whole time, here we are trying so hard to make these videos like go viral on TikTok. And what we should have been doing is like meeting some employees.
You just go where the TikTok people hang out. Go to the headquarters and just stand outside and wait for them to come into work. Be like, girl, I love your sweater.
I wonder if there's like a deep thread somewhere on the internet where you could like send some money to keep my video.
Go on Bumble Biz and only filter for TikTok employees. Just be like, hey girl, I'm trying to get my video to go viral. Heard you have the power to do so.
How do you feel about TikTok these days? I feel like my For You page has gotten really weird and like it doesn't feel very curated to me anymore. But I also live with my partner and I don't know what he's watching. He watches a lot of like sneak videos and stuff, so I'm getting some weird things on there.
I think I've been liking TikTok lately, but it hasn't been as funny as it used to be. I remember like TikTok used to make me laugh so hard, and if I was having a bad day, I could open TikTok and just like laugh. But now I feel like it's more educational, more stories, more get ready with me's, which is fine. I kind of like those too, but I feel like I'm not laughing as much as I used to on the platform. Not as many dances, which I used to love doing those little dances.
I did the dances all the time. It's all privated. You cannot find it unless someone downloaded them. They're gone. But I had a blast doing those. They were like a good workout too, because you'd be like learning it.
And you'd be like sweating.
Yeah.
No, but I think if you just post what you want to post, regardless of, you know, if they have the power to heat it or not. Just make the content that feels authentic to yourself, and it's gonna blow up if you are authentic to yourself. So
totally. And I think just another reminder that putting all your eggs in one basket is not the move. And you can diversify kind of which social media platforms you're using. Shorts, I know, is doing really well for people right now. There's a lot of like potential there. So
there are definitely other platforms too, so it's like you just find what works for you. They also said that the total daily views of like heated video accounts only accounts up to 2% of it, so it's not everything.
There's still hope.
You can still go off and blow up even if you don't know a TikTok employee. But don't worry, we'll introduce you.
But try to meet one. Get on Bumble Biz. Awesome. Well, I think that's all of our top stories for today. Thanks so much for joining us. And now that we've whet your palate, go eat something more substantial.
Bye.
Cheers, Taina.